Grand Rising. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. These weeks are just flying by. We're already halfway through March, guys. Going into April, which is going into the number 4 with our foundations. I should have mentioned this the other day and I did not. I know I said I was going to post that spell and I didn't do it, guys. So I will if you're in the messenger group. If you're not, people who are watching this video, comment. People that do comment, I do respond. So but guys, powerful, powerful, powerful manifesting window until the 23rd. So whatever it is, if there's a business idea that you've been wanting to work on, if there's something that you've been wanting to start, if there is if you're wondering what the hell am I going to do with my life right now, is a great time to make a list of things that you want, things that you want to do, things that you want to achieve, and all of your actions. Like yesterday, I wasn't feeling well. The couple days I haven't been feeling well, I refused to let myself lie down because I knew that this window between the 20 and the 23rd were powerful. Whatever action I was taking in these days is what I was going to get back. So I had to force myself. So that's why today I was like, no appointments, get back on the meditation, even though I still don't feel 100%. The iron is hot right now, guys, not only until the 23rd, but for the next 2.5 years. So I'm going to keep saying it, keep shifting into that higher vibration. Because even with me, yesterday I woke up with anxiety. When I say these meditations are important so that we don't sleep at night saying, oh my God, about those bills. Oh my God, what am I gonna do about my kids? And I woke up like that yesterday and I was like, no. And so when I drove my kids to work, I called all my guides. I was like, guys, we're not doing this. I don't know why I was having those thoughts, but we're not doing this, please. So I slept great last night. So call in your guides, guys, because yesterday I was like, what the fuck is this? We're not doing this. That was 4 years ago, Kim. So energies they're pushing you right now. They're trying to push you back. So push gently back into the higher vibration. So just wanted to start off with that because it's what's going on. So just know if you're feeling a little it's okay. That's where the energy is. So just keep pushing forward. And it doesn't have to be a good push. Like I said, I don't feel well, but I was like, don't lie down. Just whatever I did, I just kept going a little bit. Maybe on the 24th, I'll take a nap, but really important until the 23rd. Make sure you're really setting your intentions and your actions are moving towards that. Okay. So with that being said, let's tint our quiet space. My mouth is drier because I'm sick. So deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale. As you're inhaling, filling yourself up with that fresh air. And exhaling all that does not serve us. As you're exhaling, feel that energy moving down your head. Slowly moving down that body. Feel that energy coming out of your feet. Hear that crunching as your energy is moving through the earth's layers. Can you hear your roots planting themselves firmly into that ground? What do those roots look like? Picture them coming out of your feet. Are they thin? Are they thick? Are there a lot of them? Are they thin? Is it dense? Pay attention. Now, as you inhale, picture that energy coming out the top of your head. What does that energy look like? Does it look like smoke rising off the top of your head? Is there a cone with light shining all the way up to heaven? Does it look like a light bulb? What does that energy look like? Connect yourself. Now, let's go up into the sky. Let's just sit in the stars. You could be lying down, sitting Indian style, sitting with your legs out, laying on your side, wherever you feel comfortable. Just look around. How many stars do you see? It doesn't end. Do you see any planets? Do you see any constellations around you? These stars are infinite. Infinite. You've heard before that every grain of sand on the earth could not even come close to the number of stars in our galaxy. Just in our galaxy. There are hundreds of galaxies. Our souls are infinite, just like these stars. How can our possibilities not be infinite? We are made to think that we are limited. Limited resources, limited emotions, limited tools, limited with everything that we can do. And that is how most of us spend our time down here on this earth planet. In the other dimensions, it's silly because we know that there's more than just the third dimension. We come here to experience. So anything that you are experiencing, please know it's like watching a TV show. It's just one episode. There are many seasons, many shows. It's okay. One great day will not make a great life. One bad day will not make a bad life. Everything is what it is. We are infinite, just like the stars we are sitting in. Take a good look around. Soak in the energy of that dark, dark indigo sky. Look at the light shining from the stars. I'm looking around. I can see you all sitting with me. Look to see if there's anybody else sitting with you. Guides, ancestors, ascended masters of the highest vibration. Join us in this space, please. Sit down. Join us. Energies are high right now. The floor is a little slippery for some of us. We're asking that you help us. Please help us put on better shoes so that we don't slip. Please help us to have a better vision so that we may see. Please open up our ears so that we may hear. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may hear. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may hear. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our third eye so that we may discern. Please open up our thir Please open up our hearts so that we may receive. This is our time. This is our space. If there's anything you would like for us to hear or know for today, please tell us now. We thank you. We honor you. We have so much gratitude for today. So much love in our hearts. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Two more on your own. If you're still in your space, that's okay too. Open your eyes when you're ready. So for me, I saw you guys. It was so cool. Like right at the end. That's why I was like, oh, do you guys see anybody? All of a sudden, you guys all appeared. You were all sitting Indian style and all of your eyes were closed. And you guys were all just sitting there with me. I was like, oh, that's cool. We were just like floating in the stars. Picture. Another quiet day.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you because what you said at the beginning is exactly what I've been feeling. Like, geez.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh.
Yeah, eyes closed next to everyone. No, I'm telling you, I was like, she said when your eyes were closed and you called down the ancestors, that's exactly why I had to say that. And I wanted it on the recording because when I woke, oh, her daughter's father came. I wonder if was he being nice? Oh, you were crying. Yeah, oh, so I don't know when the guides came down, it was so funny because the last couple times when we've been sitting in silence, I really haven't been getting much. Like there was nothing. But today, my higher self, when we closed our eyes, like right away, she started dancing and she was like, bitch, you're doing a good job. Bitch, you're doing a good job. Have you seen, I don't know if you guys have heard that song, but there's this song, she's like, bitch, you're doing a good job. Bitch, you're doing a good job. So we were just sitting there dancing and it's like all my ancestors are there. And I looked and my grandma was looking and she was just like, my mom's mom. And she was just like, like shaking her head. And then there was a one guy that I've never seen. She was like dressed like a like a 1930s or 40s like flight attendant with red hair and she started dancing with us. And I was like, Oh, okay. So I was like, oh, hey, there was a new guide that came in today. So I'm excited about that because now I'm gonna go talk to her. So I'm not sure if anything came up for you guys. If anybody
I
wants.
have to tell you, when you started, it was kind of like an affirmation of my day yesterday because I was doing good all day and I was like, I have these goals today. I'm going to get through certain things that I've been struggling doing for 2 weeks. And I pushed myself and got through them, even though there was negative energy that came. My son and I went out to get dinner, and oh my heavens, my anxiety went through the roof. It was like I was absorbing everything. I was like, nope, I'm just going to turn on the radio till we get home. I was fine. And the minute I got home, I was fine. But I have a really, really big interview on Thursday. It's the last round. They've already asked for references,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's hilarious because it's at a place where my aunt that passed used to work. And I had the best, I just want to share briefly. I had the best experience at the first interview because they asked the question, why this place? It's at our local community college where my son works. So I get to go back to education. And I talked about her, but I never said her. And at the end, this lady walked me to the elevator and she says, I have one more question. I said, sure. She goes, was your aunt's name such and such? And she said her name. And I was like, yes. And she knew her. And it was like my aunt showed up for the interview.
Oh,
She
Oh
yeah.
was
my
there, and
God.
I told my mom about the experience, and my mom cried. And she's done little things up till then. Um, she keeps sending signs. Since then, she has been that she's still here. It's like she's planting the seeds and just laying it out and picking it for me. And so something happened last night, and as you were talking, it just made the connection. It was she was sending me another message. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have news on Thursday. But thank you, ladies. I needed this.
Hmm. You will. That's good. A third interview. That's not bad news.
And the 23rd of the 3rd, 2023. It's the day.
Wait, what?
Holy
The
crap! Say that again, please.
yeah, the 23rd of the 3rd, 2023.
Today?
No,
No,
her
No,
interview.
it's
on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, and
my gosh, I can't believe you just, yep, there's my
it's
other
the
sign. Thank you.
23rd minute right now. It's 6:23 right
You
now.
literally just said maybe my aunt will send me another sign, and she just sent it to you while you're
23.
meditation.
I mean, it was weird because the sign yesterday, it's a little sad, but my mom used to be a head secretary at a school, and her partner in crime that she worked with, they called themselves selves, um, Lucy and Ethel from I Love
I
Lucy.
love Lucy. Yeah.
And my aunt got diagnosed with cancer and it went to her brain and she was gone 12 days later. This lady just got diagnosed with bladder cancer. It went to her brain and she was gone after a week. And
I
so
told you.
it's so
I made a
similar.
post.
I mean, it's sad, but I told my mom last night because I worked with this lady's son at the last school I worked at. So there's all these parallels. And I said to my mom last night, I said, I don't mean to sound bad, but when it goes to your brain, it's kind of a blessing when they go quicker because it's so painful. And it's I said to her last night, so it's just like your sister, your Aunt Luann. So um it's odd. It's just I keep seeing them and I'm actually aware of the signs as they're coming. It's kind of cool.
Heather, um, Missy, that's yeah, keep your eyes open. And Missy, what you did yesterday at dinner too, like being aware, moving that anxiety. But Heather said, same here, like anxiety's been through the roof and she keeps pushing through. Here's the thing with anxiety, and Heather, we've talked about this before too, because when yesterday I was feeling the anxiety, right? I'm inventorying a huge store. I don't know if you guys have ever seen what my store looks like, but it's huge. There's a lot of items. I'm inventorying it myself. I don't know why. And everybody's like, why haven't you hired a company to do it? Like I could, but I've already started it. So I'm not going to stop now. That anxiety yesterday when I was feeling it, oh my God, the store's almost going to be done. Like, am I going to have enough money? Am I going to? And I'm like, how I stopped myself and how I nipped it in the bud and slept great last night. What is that doing for me? What are those thoughts of thinking, what if I don't get this done? What if I don't do this? What if I don't that? What if those aren't serving me? Whatever you're having anxiety about, whatever it is that's bothering you, even if it is like your kids, and worrying about them, you got to sit and ask yourself, how is this serving me? Is this helping my situation? I am like literal proof. You can look at any of the meditations of last year. Anybody who's known me in the last like 3 or 4 years, you've never heard me sound congested or sick or anything, because I have not. I've worked really hard, right? So when I let myself go into a really dark place last week. And that's why I said I can't do the meditations. I didn't want to. I wasn't in the mood to inspire people. And we have a separate message with the leads, and I told them that. I was like, I don't want to lead. I don't want to. I absolutely went back and I let myself go back there. I said, no, I'm mad. I'm fucking pissed. This is bullshit with these curses and ancestors and fucking bullshit. I was angry. I was mad at my uncle for not opening up his eyes. Look at what happened. Now I'm fucking sick, congested, sneezing. Like, this is what happens. I don't like feeling like this. That's why when those thoughts, they will consume you, and the darkness consumes way quicker than the light. When the darkness comes in, it's like, psh. When the light comes in, it's like, oh, hi. So I'm like, right? It's a different kind of energy. So even when you're working towards the light, it takes a while. We're not used to that. We're used to the boom, bam, pop, pop, and that softness, that healing, no, we're good. That vibration takes time. But when you are starting to feel that anxiety, like, please, when you're pushing through it, don't even, like I said, that's what I said about pushing. You don't want to push either. You just kind of want to gently say, you know what? Your energy is not welcome here. These thoughts, ego, all this anxiety and shit you're trying to hand to me right now. No, thank you. No, thank you. You know what? We cannot control it. My mom, I'm going to be straight up, and this is recording. My mom and I got into it because this woman is still trying to fix my problems at 46. I was like, woman, I'm almost 50. I get it that I'm your daughter, but and I straight up said it to her. Do you want to end up like your brother? He's dead right now. He just died last week. And I said this to her. Yes, I did. I said, do you want to end up like your brother? Then let go of trying to fix me. You're not going to fix me. All you could do is watch me make my mistakes and say, oh, did that hurt? Maybe try it a different way next time. But when you're trying to force anything, that is when you're going to have anxiety, worries, stress. You can't force anything. You can't even force the dark thoughts out of your head. You have to gently, please, this isn't serving me. Please. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be. You don't have to do anything. From my experience, let me change my words. From my experience, that is why yesterday, when I was driving my kid to school and I was like, oh my God, I have a month and 10 days left. Am I going to get this inventory done? How long does it take to get the numbers? How long does it going to take the other girl to get the money from the bank to give to me? What are those thoughts doing for me? They were making my hands sweat. They were making me not sleep. I'm already sick. So I literally sat there. I said, guys, I called in my native guy, my indigenous guy with the bald head. I said, please, where are you right now? Because he's my strong one. He's a warrior. He's like, and I was like, I need you. I need your strength right now. My day was fine yesterday. I didn't get annoyed by customers. I was like, you know what I mean? You got to call them in right now. It is rough. The seas, the tides, if we were a boat in the ocean right now, we'd be going like this. So yeah, if you throw up, that's why everybody is feeling it. everybody. So that's why I was like, hear those roots growing from your feet. That's why, Heather, I'm so proud of you. And I know you got a lot of things going on. So that's why just, when you do those breathing, I want you to ask yourself that question though. How is this serving me? When you're sitting in those moments, how is this serving?
Yeah.
How is this
Yeah.
serving?
I actually have been. I've been dialing into that, and I've been requesting, my guides and guardian angels, and really been putting it out there, asking for peace, tranquility, calm. And
Yes.
I will acknowledge and I'll say anxiety. I see you, I feel you, and I know at one point you served a purpose for survival. And I am safe. I am okay. I know that. And I need this negative energy to leave because I know I'm meant for a greater purpose. So I will try to bring in those affirmations, and I will beg, plead, cry, and ask for, my ancestors and my husband's ancestors that have our highest good and best intentions for our family and our children. And honestly, I feel like that's what's getting me through, but it has been intense and very dark. It's been really hard. And sleeping is impacted. And you talked about curses and cutting cords, and I wonder if there's something with that going on currently energetically for some reason. I'm not well versed enough in all of this right now yet, but I definitely feel like there's some pull trying to pull me away. And I'm just trying to stay focused and stay positive, and I will definitely extract positives and wins from every day, because I feel like if I don't, that's exactly what will happen. Like when you mentioned before about cancer, and it's painful and it goes straight to the brain and it takes you out, or when you let that negative energy seep in, it's more toxic and it's more contagious. And I know that, and I feel that. So that's why I'm really trying to stay positive. And when we don't meditate here together, I find something on YouTube, or I will just sit there and chant something myself and deep breathing. And I'm doing everything that I can, and I'm just doing my best. That's all I can do. But it's been a lot of negative, heavy stuff.
And remember, if you define it that way, that's the thing too about like perception. So we'll get into that, but Heather, you are doing great. Like you are doing great. And when you said I'm meant for bigger things, you are doing big things. And that's the thing too. Like, I don't think you give yourself enough credit for all the things that you do. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody's telling you enough how much you're doing and how much gratitude.
They appreciate you, and you are appreciated even though they don't say it. That's me. I do a lot for everybody, all the kids, the husband, and all that. And it really kind of bums me out sometimes when I don't get,
Appreciate.
like, we are proud of you, Mom. Like, I'm glad that you're not. Actually, my mom told me a couple weeks ago that she was proud of me, and that made my inner child cry, because my mom, we grew up in a not like, lovey home. We don't tell people we love each other and stuff. And my mom told me that for the first time when I was 17, and I cried then too. So when she told me she was proud of me a couple weeks ago, I sat there and I said, damn, thank you guys, because it's been a long time. And I never thought my mom would say that to me. So
Yeah.
Heather, if you don't feel like you are, trust me, because
Heather.
that's how I feel sometimes. And you are, especially taking yourself out of a very dark place and then coming to light and trying to show that light still. Trust
Son.
me, sis. Felt every word you said, and you're doing amazing. You're
Yeah.
doing amazing.
And Missy, you too. We're all going to hold you in light today. So tomorrow you're going to kick ass. The 23rd is going to be your day. And that's what I said. The window was the 20th to the 23rd. So the fact that like you went out and you were having anxiety at dinner, but you pushed through like, and then even you, Heather, that's what I said. All the actions that we took in these last couple days is really setting the tone. So I'm proud of all of us. You know what I mean? Because who the fuck wants to get up and meditate at 6 a.m.? Not a lot of us.
Period. Literally, who?
Not a
And
lot of
I
us.
keep saying we're all transitioning. So Heather, I don't know if that helps when it's a struggle, but like Kim said, I'm like, nope, we're not doing this right now, because a lot of what I'm feeling is other people's energy that are trying to kind of like hinder my path and my transition and my moving forward. And it's okay to be helpful for other people to a point, but at the same token, I'm not holding on to their energy. I'm like being very intentional about who gets my energy. Because there's a lot of people out there right now that are kind of like losing their stuff and freaking out. And I'm just being very intentional of, this is my path, this is my time. And so that's where my energy's going. The other suggestion I had, as you ladies were all talking, Wham and Heather, is if you're in that spot where you're struggling, put something in the chat. And if I'm sitting here, I'll call in the energy of mine, because one of my angels is a Marine sergeant. So
Oh.
he'll kick some bad negative energy out of the way. So
Yeah.
but I'd be more than happy to do something in the moment to kind of help you through that patch. So
And guys, today, as soon as I drop the kids off from school, when I get back at 9 a.m., I will show you this meditation thing that I saw, and then about braiding. And I think, Heather, this will be a really good one for you to do, because it really does. It combines like the light, the dark, and then the line between them. So I'll have to do it today, so that if you guys want to do it, you could do it today or tomorrow. So I'll send that in the I'll send it in the group thing. I'll take a picture and then I'll show you guys. I wish I could find that video. I'm so mad.
Thank
I know
you.
I saved it, and of course I went to look for it, because I if you like a video, it stays on your TikTok, like it'll show all the videos that I like. So I know that I liked it, so that I could save it to go back. And when I went to look, it wasn't under my liked videos, and I was like, you motherfuckers. So I'll just have to recreate it and I'll send it to you guys, because I'm doing it for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. But all right. I love you, ladies. Everybody, just gently tell that anxiety and, lower negative energies to scram, and play some good music to hype yourself up today. Hype yourself up. But I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right. Bye.